then we adopted them, and we've had them for 4 years now.
Mm-hmm. No, don't read that. Okay, so we're back up on YouTube. That's what I was kind of messing around with. Oh. Yes, Sean and Sapna, so sorry. We are back here on YouTube.
Guys, I don't know what happened. Thomas's computer just like bit the dust.
It was like getting the vibes and feelings from me internally, and it just like couldn't deal, and it crapped out. Oh my goodness, this little boy. Alistair, why do you, he always gets so lovey-dovey when we do Vino and Vent. It's time for a new one. Tristan, my computer is not that old. It's actually really, it's a good computer. It's a Mac.
Like, well, the problem is that we have, because we do so much like video editing, he has so many videos and pictures on his computer that it's always, the storage is always full.
Yeah. I mean, but today I went through a bunch of the completed videos and I deleted a bunch, so we should be good. That's why I'm kind of confused as to why it did that. Okay. Hi, everyone back on YouTube. Hi, Becca. Yes, we are back. So sorry.
So YouTube is back up if you prefer YouTube, but we still have Facebook. And yeah, Kyle said that YouTube ended at 27:35.
Okay.
And so did.
Yeah, someone else said that. Yeah.
Oh, Kyle.
Kyle also. Thanks, Kyle. Someone asked what our cat's name is. His name is Alistair.
Have you been approached to do reality TV shows? Yes, we have.
Is the one with the shorter hair a model?
Mm-mm.
Yeah. Oh, Tristan said the difference between the touch bar and the new M1. Okay, wait. Yeah, I have the touch bar. And I love this. But wait, what is the difference? Did they get rid of the touch bar in the newer one? Hi, Ben. Ben said, I'm listening while I'm working out and loving this. First time here.
Oh, neat.
Welcome. Oh my gosh.
Ben.
I know. I'm so happy that you're joining us for Vino and Vent.
What is he joining on? Instagram or?
On Instagram. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Ree keeps asking this, so let's answer it. What would y'all do if you had a shrinking Ray? If I had a shrinking Ray.
Who's Ray and why does he keep on shrinking?
I don't know.
I'm joking.
I would
I don't know. I would like love to be a fly on our kids' wall when they're at school in their classroom. I would love to see how they really are, because I know there's a difference between how they really are and then the version that we get. So,
what do you like most about Martha Stewart? That's an amazing question. I've been obsessed with Martha Stewart since I was little.
Yes.
My mama Dorothy used to watch her every day, and it is honestly a big reason why I am the way that I am, why I like real estate so much, why I like plants so much, why I like to garden. There's so many things. I would say if I had to pick one thing about her, it's her work ethic. I love so much about her, but work ethic is one big thing.
Yeah. Oh, thanks, Jimmy Smith. Excuse me. Yeah. I love her too. By way of you. No, he did it. I knew he was going to do it. I have to put him up. He just jumped on my lap and dug into my legs. Alistair, say goodbye.
It's so annoying because he does not ever do this unless we do Vino Vent.
I know.
It's like he knows he has an audience and he wants to perform.
Oh my God.
Martha Stewart is a boss. She's literally everywhere. She is like, I feel like she's having this like resurgence of.
Yeah, it's the Martha Renaissance.
She's on, like she was on Kelly Pickler's show. She was on Drew Barrymore's show. She was
Kelly
on,
Pickler doesn't even have a show.
I think Kelly Clarkson's show.
Oh yeah.
She, so many things.
Well,
I want to meet her.
Fady saw her at TJ Maxx today.
No way. No, that's
what he said.
You're
Can you imagine? Yeah, I cannot imagine her going to the TJ Maxx. Not that it's like beneath her, but it's just like she's so busy. What does PJ stand for, PJ?
PJ stands for Paul Jasper.
I love Martha, how much of a Renaissance woman she is. She has her hands like in every little thing. And I love that. And she's so inspiring. And I love her farm.
Um, Tristan said Thomas Apple makes the processor now, so 21-hour battery life and no
And no
heat.
heat. See, that's a big thing for both of our computers get so hot when we're working.
Mark said, "Is anyone forgetting the gel time for Martha?" No, and she served her time well. One thing I remember when I was younger, when she was in jail, was like there was an article on, or a cover article on like one of the tabloids that was like Martha caught eating weeds in prison yard. And I thought that was so insane at the time. But then there was truth behind it. She actually was doing that. And it was dandelion leaves, which are highly nutritional for you. And her reason was like, they don't give us enough greens in jail. And so she would go outside and pick the leaves off of the dandelions and bring them back in and wash them and add them to her salad. So she was getting like nutrition.
Mm-hmm.
So Martha of her to do that.
The thing that I love about her and the thing that I think we both really resonate with as people is like she is who she is. And she has not changed in the 50 years or 40 years that she's been on television.
Mm-hmm.
Like she's stuck to her basics, she's stuck to her core values. And I feel like we do the same when it comes to things that we're passionate about. And we don't waver on them. And I don't think she does either. And so that's another reason why we love her.
And also, we have been binging all of her content because if you have Roku, like the Roku channel gives you free Martha Stewart content. She has Martha Bakes, Martha Gardens, Martha Stewart Living,
Martha Cooks.
And the Martha Stewart Living is like 10 or 15 years, or how many years?
It's 10 seasons. Yeah, it's 10 years starting from like 1993.
So you can watch all of like the old shows, which we have been doing.
Martha, Kaden said Martha speaks. Martha cooks, Martha poops, Martha does everything. But yeah, her Martha Stewart Living, like her 90s show is so nostalgic, and like the outfits are giving, the set design is giving. It's just, if you're like kind of nostalgic for the 90s, like I am a lot, you will like this show. So it's free. Someone said, is this a Martha Stewart promo? Yeah, but we're not getting paid for it.
Gregory said, Thomas, what? Oh no, let's see. Who inspires your baking recipes? And then another question was, what is your favorite holiday tradition?
Who inspires my baking recipes is, honest to God, me. I'm like, I have a huge sweet tooth. So anything with like cinnamon, anything with like a frosting or an icing, a cake, it's right up my alley and I want to make it. And then holiday tradition, PJ.
I would say that our holiday tradition would be like Thomas has implemented Christmas fettuccine, which is fun. But
every Christmas
the biggest
Eve.
one that I was actually just thinking about a few days ago is like if this didn't happen, it wouldn't feel like Christmas. Thomas's family all comes to stay with us on Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
Sometimes even the day, they'll stay sometimes the day before Christmas Eve, and then they go home like on Christmas Day. But it's Taylor and Mariah and Sydney and Alana and Lila. And I've always tried to get my mom and my younger sister to come, but they kind of have like, they want to be home, and I don't blame them. I'm the same way. I like to stay home. So,
yeah.
But we do like Christmas fettuccine on Christmas Eve.
Yep.
And then we'll do Christmas breakfast the next morning after we've like opened presents. And I don't know, it's fun. And
it is.
Who cooks the best? I would say that Thomas cooks the best, and that's from JC in Australia over on Facebook.
Well, the good news is we both would say the other cooks the best. So I would say that you cook the best.
Watching here in Saudi from Philippines.
Wow.
What is Christmas fettuccine? So it's just fettuccine Alfredo, chicken fettuccine.
Yeah, we make it on Christmas Eve. I got it from The Holiday, that Nancy Meyers movie, our favorite movie, one of our favorite movies to watch this time of year. And they make Christmas fettuccine. So every Christmas Eve we make that and we all sit down to dinner and it's yummy.
Lauren said you should do a video on it.
We should make a cooking video.
Do you have stockings for the kids? We do have stockings for the kids. And we've actually started putting, like, we've had several of you guys send the kids presents and little small things and all the small things that fit in the stockings we put in the stockings.
Yes, thank you. Oh, also speaking of the things you guys send, we have received so many holiday cards from you guys this year, and we receive them every year, and they're so sweet. And when we hang them over the archway in our front room, and that's where they are right now. So if you send us a holiday card, it is currently being displayed in our front room. Thank you guys so much. Yeah, we should do a Christmas fettuccine like reels or TikTok, and just like cook it. Now I will say, you make the better Alfredo sauce, and so I feel like you should do it, and it'll be fun.
Lewis from Mexico said, "Do you have a favorite Taylor Swift album? What is your favorite album?"
Well, I mean, my favorite album is always the one that she just came out with. Always.
Yeah.
So right now I'd say it's Midnights, but like if I had to choose one, I've always said probably Red.
Hugs from Brooklyn. I would say my favorite album is also Midnights.
So Walter on TikTok for a very long time. Mine was also Speak Now. I know every single word to every single song on Speak Now. I love it. That album came out the same time that we got together, so it's always had a special place in my heart. But yeah, she doesn't have a bad album.
Thomas Lawrence said, "Hey BJ, I make chicken pot pie also, but I put biscuits on top. It's delicious." That sounds so good. We'll have to try that.
It does sound good. I'm the ultimate Swiftie, but I'm smelling a Kelsey breakup. You think already?
Oh, yeah, I totally see that.
Well, I mean, they're just so big so fast. Yeah, it's kind of inevitable, but I think that her mentality is like she's having fun right now, and I don't think it'll devastate her.
Have you seen Fellow Travelers? We have not seen it yet.
We're waiting until all of the episodes are out.
Yeah. We're not trying to have a million streaming sites going on at the same time. Oh, there's Cherish.
Where?
Right here. Let's ask the real question. Who is your favorite aunt?
Hi, Cherish. Well, of course you. Unless Mariah's watching and then her, and then unless Sydney's watching and then her, and then I'm joking. No, it's definitely you, Cherish. Wait, I just saw something. Oh, favorite Reputation song. Mine is Don't Blame Me. I love that song. That song is a religious experience for me. What's your favorite one?
Go through some of them.
Are you ready for it? Delicate Dress, King of My Heart. I love King of My Heart. Dancing with Our Hands Tied. Don't Blame Me. Look What You Made Me Do.
I don't know.
So It Goes.
I'm not good at picking favorites.
Yeah, you're not. I know that's a hard question. I feel like a lot of questions on these lives are always like, what's your favorite this? And PJ's always like, I don't know. Getaway Car. Yes, Mariah. Thank you. That is a great one. I am so excited for the vault tracks from that. Do y'all like Coldplay? I love Coldplay. Life in Technicolor 2. One of the most beautiful songs ever. Hymn for the Weekend. Obsessed.
Chris and Kyle said, "Did you say that 40 sheep are expecting?" Wow. So we have 44 sheep. So I guess I splurged, or what is it when you like over exaggerate? I don't think we have. I would say we probably have
exaggerate.
We probably have somewhere in the 30s, 30-ish, 30 something sheep that are expecting. But yeah, the fact that sheep can technically have twins or triplets means that we could potentially end up with a lot of sheep. But yeah, we have a lot of babies due. We had our first baby lamb due or born. If you watched our most recent YouTube video, you will see that. But we show you Miracle Dixie named the new baby, and he was born last week. How many male sheep do you have? So we have 3 ram lambs that we keep with our sheep, and we have I have one white one, one black one, and one brown Mouflon cross, which is like a wild sheep. He's crossed with a Katahdin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Dorothy's baby. Yeah. So Dorothy was a triplet that we had 2 or 3 years ago. This is her first lamb, and she is a great mother, which is
Yeah, she
expected
is.
because her mom, Maud, was an amazing mom. She was one of my favorite sheep. Sad thing was that she was attacked by a coyote, and we lost her to a coyote. But we have not, since we implemented the donkeys and one other thing, we've not had any issues with coyotes since that. And that's been maybe 8 months or longer. Where do you buy sheep, and how do you decide on how many you want? So when I bought my sheep, I bought them off of Craigslist, most of them. And I went to like maybe 4 or 5 different farms to get the sheep that I have. And I had researched what type of sheep I wanted. And we have enough land that we could have up to like 100 sheep, but I don't think we want that many because they're really just pets. So I would say that we'll probably stop. We're for sure not going to buy any more sheep, but now we keep having babies. But at a certain point, we'll either start selling them for pets, or just separating our males from our females so that we don't have any more babies. Are you a couple? We are married. We've been together since 2015 or 2010. Sorry.
We got married in 2015.
Yeah.
You weren't wrong. Sheep on Craigslist. Wow. Never knew you could buy animals on Craigslist. We've been buying animals on Craigslist Jolie was on Craigslist. She was our first baby together 13 or 12 years ago. So we got her on Craigslist. She was $10. Yeah. I paid $4 and you paid $6.
Or I think it was reverse. I paid less.
Okay. Yeah, everyone is like, I can hear Alistair. So if you hear meowing, it's our cat. We had to put him in the laundry room because he was jumping up on our legs, and my leg I think I have a scratch on it now. Okay, let's see. We have 8 more minutes. What are we doing after this? Are we going to bed or are we watching TV?
I'm not that tired.
We have started this new show called Found on Peacock.
I'm so tired.
PJ's not a fan of it. I love it. I really like it a lot. It's giving like old school Scandal because she's like a PR crisis management person, but the whole thing is she helps find missing people. And it's kind of like a case of the week type show, which I love, which feels very nostalgic for the time that we both grew up in, where like, every episode of Buffy was a new feature creature of the week. And I love it. With Zach Morris himself. That's right, Walter.
Tristan said that all the episodes of Fellow Travelers are out.
I could do that if you wanted to do that.
Gregory Allen asked if we had watched Julia Roberts' new movie, and we did. I kind of agree with what everyone is saying about like the ending kind of sucks. I didn't love it.
But
Mariah said PJ is not trying to watch that.
Yeah. Did you pick up on that too, Mariah? Like he's logging off mentally. Yes. Hello, Lucas Silva over on YouTube. Yes. The Julia Roberts movie, but could you appreciate the movie for what it was? Like great acting, great sets, like it kept you entertained because you were like, what the hell is going on this whole time? Like, do you want to base the whole movie just off the ending?
I'm gonna have to let him
Okay. Don't think that you're getting out of answering that question. He better answer. See, that's what I didn't love the ending either. The ending was very much left out. If you haven't seen it, I'm not going to spoil it. But the movie itself, it's called Leave the World Behind. It's a Netflix original, and it was good. I liked it. It kept us entertained the whole time.
Yeah, it was just okay for me. Somebody asked if we wanted kids. We already have kids. We have 3. I think we're done, but I don't know. Maybe not. Love you both from Knoxville, and that's from Dalton over on TikTok.
Wow, right up the road.
Just finished watching that movie.
Yeah. Yeah, a couple of people are mentioning your mustache, PJ. I really like your mustache too. I feel like it suits you. Like you wear a mustache really well.
I do enjoy having it. So
Yeah. I think you should keep it for a while.
yeah, I think so. Any tornado damage on your farm? We had no damage from this last storm, which is surprising because for some reason our farm has the most wind at all times. And Holiday House there's a tree that's right behind it that's like halfway dead. And I was terrified that the tree
Yeah.
was going to fall because one big no that we did is that we did not have home insurance on it because it was under construction. But now it's almost finished. And when that tornado had went through, we did not have insurance on the house, but we do have insurance on it now, luckily. And I have somebody coming tomorrow to take down the dead tree. So that'll be nice.
You guys, Holiday House is so close to being finished. I feel like we sound like a broken record, and I'm sure we have for the last 3 years. Well, no, we haven't said it's almost finished for the last 3 years. We've just been talking about it for the last 3 years. We bought it at the end of 2020. Nope, Alistair, go on, babe. He's trying to jump up here again. And now, Tristan, that's funny. And now it's almost finished and it looks so good. Oh, it has, I think the thing that I'm most excited about is that it has such a different vibe than our house in town. It just feels so different. And, we've been in our house, this will be our 7th year, and it's always kind of fun to switch things up. So I'm excited to see it finished and like actually spending the night out there.
PJ, did you find material to build your huge table? So my plan is we're doing custom kitchen cabinets at our house, and they're gonna get installed in February. I'm going to have the cabinet guy look at the table and tell me what kind of wood it is and see if he can just make the missing pieces that we need, because I would love to use that table.
Francisco Javier Moreno over on Facebook said, "What is the song that best describes your story of love?" You guys, I've always said this. What is it, PJ?
Enchanted.
Yes.
By Taylor Swift.
It is Enchanted. So I'm sure if you're watching this live that you're a Taylor Swift fan. So you know what song that we're talking about. Go listen to it if you haven't. It's called Enchanted. It's from Speak Now. I mean, everyone has heard that song. I don't know why I'm like trying to act like no one's heard it. It's like consistently ranked on all her listicles of like best songs ever written by Taylor Swift. It's always like in the top 20. But yeah, that song came out the year that we got together, 2010. And I remember hearing it and being like, I literally thought that she installed hidden cameras in our bedroom and in your house and like wrote the song about us.
Oh, Caroline said Taylor Swift will not last another decade.
Caroline, why do you feel like that? Like, what has up until now, up until her career, like has led you to believe that she's had nothing but success? Mariah said it's her best song. Love that. Yes, Mariah. Yes, you're right. It's so good.
She's coasting on looks and mediocre lyrics, and good production.
Coasting. I would say like excelling, thriving. exceeding. I was in the checkout line yesterday and I was like just reading about how she was Time's Person of the Year, Time Magazine's, and then all of a sudden I look over on People Magazine and it's like Taylor Swift, Most Intriguing Person of the Year. So like she topped that list also. I mean, it's just like crazy.
Mm.
She is everywhere. Obsessed. Love, love, love. Oh yeah, Catherine said ours is my favorite. You know what, Catherine? That was another one of our songs. Because in that song, you know, she talks about like, and it's not theirs to speculate if it's wrong. And like, you know, basically describes a love where the guy she's dating is misunderstood, but it doesn't matter what anyone else thinks because it's hers. And again, at the time when I was first coming out, some of my friends like didn't understand it either, being gay. And so that song also resonated with me and it related to my life at the time. Yeah. I really, oh gosh, we do this every time. We could really just have a whole conversation on Taylor
Oh gosh, I'm leaving.
and her songs. We need to start like a community page where we can, all of the Swifties can just get together and we can just talk about Taylor. And then I'll fill PJ in on what we're discussing on that community page. You know?
Okay, well, it is 9 o'clock, so that is going to conclude our live chat with you guys. Thank you guys so much for taking time out of your week to come and join us for Vino Vent. It means so much to us. Just updated news. We have a new vlog out. If you haven't watched it, it's on YouTube right now. It's about 20 minutes. I think it's like a 20-minute vlog. If you haven't watched it, go show it some love. And we have a very, very busy week this week, but we'll be taking you guys along on stories and whatnot. But hope you guys have a good week. We'll see you next Sunday on Christmas Eve for Vino Vent. So it'll probably be a very crazy Vino Vent because I would imagine that your family are going to be here and the kids are probably going to be awake for it.
Well, I liked what you said last week, how you were like, we should bring them in one by one for like 5 minutes at a time, maybe, or even less.
Yeah.
And like, yeah,
well, you know,
have them join.
Do you remember that one time that we like sat in the living room and we all sat on the couch and then we had people behind the couch? That'd be cute too. We'll figure out, we'll do something fun for next week's Vino Vent. So come with questions for us and for our family. But thank you guys so much once again for joining us tonight.
Thank you.
And we will see you guys soon.
Bye guys. Have a good week.
Bye.